Jump in.
All right, now we've got the Kentucky Kissing Cousins, KKK. Has anyone addressed the fact that that last K is lowercase? Was that an intentional thing to be funny, or is that just like I got lazy by the end?
There's no S at the end. It's just cousin, not cousin.
Kissing cousin. So it's one cousin. Who's he kissing?
And if we're being
He's got a lot of cousins, so
if we're being redneck and not spelling stuff right, why put the G? We don't say it.
kissing.
We just say kissing.
Kissing.
That's true. Hyphen in. So it's Kentucky Kissing Cousins versus Team Wolfjaw. Which now I get a little confused when you start talking about Kentucky folk and people that you know, Michael. So is William Blake related to Jeremy Flip Mantlo, the guy that came up with the term Wolfjaw?
I don't actually think
they
he
were.
probably is by marriage.
Okay.
I'm more kin to him myself than Flip would be.
So
Because you had sex with him that one time.
Yes.
these family trees in Kentucky, they don't have many branches.
No,
They're like cactuses.
pretty much.
So anyways, we got Team Wolfjaw at 0-1 versus Kentucky Kissing Cousin also at 0-1. We're gonna break that down. So the quarterback position, we're gonna be playing Matthew Stafford versus Sam Bradford.
Bradford got off to a slow start last week.
But they're playing
You
Dallas.
get that's gonna. I don't know. I think that's gonna be a good game. But Stafford against Minnesota, yeah, I would say that he would do better against them. But
I heard Stafford was just gonna be, putting the ball right in Joy Bill's gut the whole game though. So I don't know.
I'm gonna call that one a wash.
I'm gonna say advantage Bradford.
Bradford, okay.
No.
Rick McManus 54-yard field goal.
All right, now at running backs, we got Mr. Skittles himself, Marshawn Lynch, and Doug Martin versus
Doug Martin.
Tevin Coleman and CJ Chris Johnson.
1K.
Well,
CJ half K.
Tevin Coleman and Chris Johnson is about as appetizing as a cold bowl of oatmeal. And
Yeah, this is definitely advantage Team Wolfjaw. How about Marshawn Lynch's appearance on the first episode of The League? Did you watch this yet?
no, not yet.
Oh, it opens with Marshawn Lynch, and it's a very funny bit about them passing the ball instead of handing the ball to him.
Yeah.
Very funny. I highly recommend you watching that if you haven't. So,
Sure, I have to check it out.
so I'm going advantage Wolfjaw.
All right.
Now we're going to break it down the wide receivers with T.Y. Hilton and Brandon Marshall versus Antonio Brown and Alshon Jeffrey.
T.Y.'s a little bit banged up, and even if he does play, he'll be on Revis Island because he's for sure going to get the top guy if he's healthy.
Well, what about that accuracy of Andrew Luck, though? It doesn't even matter what island you're on.
Yeah.
You could be on Gilligan's Island.
You told that to him last week. And then Brandon Marshall against Indianapolis. I think Marshall's a good play. I think he'll get good points.
Yeah.
But the advantage is definitely going to
Kissing Cousins on this.
Kissing Cousins. Antonio Brown and Alshon Jeffrey. Now, I'm not a big fan of Jeffrey, and Patrick Peterson is going to be on him all day long.
But Antonio Brown makes
But
up for
Antonio
that.
Brown can outscore T.Y. Hilton and Brandon Marshall all together if he has a game like he normally does.
Yeah.
So, advantage Kentucky Kissing Cousins.
Jimmy Graham
It's
versus Jordan Reed.
Of course, Jordan Reed's banged up and questionable now. I didn't even see that. I really wanted to pick him up because when he's healthy, Kirk Cousins looks to him all the time. But we don't really have to discuss it. Jimmy Graham's the clear advantage.
That'd be Kirk Cousin.
Kirk Cousins, yeah,
No S on the end of that.
with a G.
With a G. Okay. Okay.
Flex.
Flex position, we got Percy Harvin versus LeGarrette Blount. Is he back from?
Yeah, he's suspension's over only 1 week.
I don't think that's a good flex.
I think.
You never know with New England running backs how they're going to do. It's
But
pretty
still,
dice
Buffalo.
roll.
But going against Buffalo, I don't like that at all. They shut Frank Gore down awful. And Percy Harvin against New England, their secondary is weak as hell. I'm going to go Harvin the advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Defenses, Texans at Carolina, that is a great matchup because there's no receivers for Carolina. And J.J. Watt is pissed about losing, so I think he goes and tries to kill Cam Newton.
I heard J.J. Watt say he was looking for a girlfriend, and it's not it's very difficult. It's not as easy as you think. Like, what the hell's that?
He's gay.
Okay.
Gay as hell.
Gay as hell.
You see You see how ornery he gets when he's chasing dudes down, and then he finally catches them, and he's like,
struggles.
"Oh, oh, got him."
Now listen here, got him. We're gonna play this video back if he comes on the club, you're gonna be like
I called it.
What's up, JJ?
yeah.
Now,
Blair
defense.
Walsh. I saw. How about Blair Walsh and them missed kicks?
Yeah. Well, one of them was like 60 some odd freaking yards, but Matt Prater, the old drunkard who's out there on the field.
I'm going advantage Prater on this deal.
I'm gonna go Prater. He's the only person who can get like a KUI, kicking under the influence, and still be awesome.
I'm actually gonna give the win to Team Wolfjaw in this, but I really wish you'd fix your picture link. You know, show a little care, class up your
class it up
team a little bit.
I'm gonna go with Wolfjaw as well.
Yeah, I have to swing my left nut towards the way of Wolfjaw.
And we're going against ESPN, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they know. Stupid.